breastfed babies have an IQ advantage. There is
Long
evidence
term?
that,
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
horrifying.
No,
Are you serious?
your brain is a very demanding metabolic organ. If you optimize its function, it's going to work better. That seems to have accruing benefits from birth onward. You saw this with populations all around the world who never got enough to eat, so the men would grow up and be 5'2", 5'3", instead of the full 6 feet they might be if they had enough to eat. That's associated with intellectual stunting. And the best way to protect your IQ as you age isn't to do cognitive exercises, it's actually to optimize your nutrition and to do physical exercises. The brain is a very physical organ, and optimized health is the best adjunct to increased cognitive ability. IQ is very stable across time, very. And it's perverse phenomena. So here's an example. If you take twins, identical twins separated at birth, and you test them repeatedly for IQ as they age, what you'd expect is that their IQs would get more different as their experiences diverge. That isn't what happens. What happens is that as they age, their IQs get more similar until, regardless of how they were raised, by the time they're 60, if you test one twin and the other, they're so similar that it's like you test the same person twice. So
what's
identical.
the point of doing anything then? Just to play devil's advocate here.
Well, there's lots of things about development that aren't specifically associated with processing speed. That's a good question, and to some degree this questioner was asking that question, right? He focused on intellectual development, which probably wasn't appropriate. Probably, and I think he knows this, he said that he really found motivation in challenging young people to develop themselves.
Yeah.
Okay,
progress.
That doesn't mean, but that doesn't mean they're getting smarter in the IQ sense. It might easily mean that their character is developing and they're becoming wiser.
Yeah,
and that they're developing, a body of practical, specific, useful information. IQ is most correlated with how fast you learn something. You can learn something slower and still learn it. So what you're hoping for when you're educating people is more character development on the moral side.
Agreed.
Yeah. And his pleasure in challenging kids and putting them on the edge and developing them should be more accurately a reflection of concern with character rather than with intelligence per se. Right? You can have high IQ and have poor moral character.
That's for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
We see that all over America.
We certainly do.
Yeah.
And vice versa.